Hey Dr. Law, this is Jonathan, and my video research project is on Twitter and how businesses can use Twitter to generate revenue. So obviously, Twitter is a social media platform. It's a little different from Instagram and Facebook. It's more casual, I feel like. It's really just simple, straight messages it relies more on hashtags rather than all these elaborate algorithms and stuff. It's all about simple messages being conveyed in a timely manner and commenting on trends and stuff. So a couple ways that Twitter can help generate revenue are, first, it can help connect to your audience more, or connect to the right audience, not just getting out there and finding an audience. You can directly send messages to a certain hashtag. So let's say you're a coffee company, say you make the coffee products like an espresso machine or something. Let's say you want to do that. Well, you want to market it directly to that certain group. So let's say you go an espresso hashtag and start sending out stuff, commenting on people's posts, sending out stuff, sending out your products, like, hey, check this out. You're connecting directly with that customer base. It's also really casual because it's not an image heavy platform. Not to say you can't post images, but it's not super image heavy. Most people are more open to talk. Like on Instagram, people are scared to comment their mind or speak their mind because, well, they've got their whole personal lives posted on their account. So it's kind of like, you don't have that anonymous aspect. Not to say that everyone does on Twitter, but it's a little bit more so than on Instagram. So people are more open to having just genuine conversation, whether that be a little less than friendly or, just pretty straightforward. It happens, and that's why Twitter is great for that. Next, it can help businesses connect to other businesses. So by going to the hashtags like I talked before, businesses can post stuff, but also they can form collaborations because they're seeing these other businesses are in a similar situation, or they're trying to market the same product, or they can get an idea of their competition, but also who they can potentially market with, or they can do joint stuff where they kind of do interactions and kind of show what a relationship would be like before they go into official meetings and stuff. So it's pretty useful there. Next, it can help people stay top of mind. So I know Wendy's does this thing where they kind of roast accounts online. I think it's pretty interesting. Obviously, it doesn't really serve the purpose of marketing their burger or whatever they're serving that time. It really doesn't do anything for their company, except for the fact that it just reminds everyone that Wendy's exists. So a lot of other companies and their accounts have all adopted this kind of joking act that they do, where they hack their own hack their own Twitter account, or they'll post silly stuff, and it does nothing for marketing their legitimate product. It's all about just making them seem more interesting and relate to their customer base, but also I remember it because it's funny. So in addition to that, there's really only one more thing they use it for, just kind of in the case of an emergency, or they did something wrong and they're getting, news articles are being posted about them and they're just kind of getting caught off guard. They can issue a quick apology or a quick statement on a subject. It's just a super easy, simple platform that they can do that. They don't have to make a picture and get their graphic design team on it. They can just shoot out a message saying, we don't agree with this isn't right, or look, sorry, we did this, we're launching an investigation or whatever. But it's super useful for generating brand awareness and helping connect to the consumer base, so getting really useful information. Not super useful for directly generating revenue because they don't really invest in their shop, but it's good for forwarding themselves to their own website and stuff, where they can kind of figure that out a little better. More just awareness and indirectly gains revenue. Yep.